Mr. Xavier Cox.
Xavier Cox. Both of you are charged with a felony offense of aggravated robbery alleging the use of a deadly weapon.
Officers were conducting investigation of 2 aggravated robberies that occurred on April 23rd and April 24th. The information included a photograph of the suspect and a license plate of a vehicle that had been taken in a carjacking. Officers investigated this and set up on the vehicle. The vehicle was observed to be occupied by 4 males. The surveillance team followed the vehicles into 2 different parking lots. After a couple hours, the vehicle parked behind a Jack in the Box restaurant. The driver, later captured and identified as Javon Robinson, would exit the vehicle and enter the business. He would make a purchase and go back to the suspect vehicle. Shortly afterwards, 3 males would exit the vehicle, enter the business, where they would confront the employee, Stephanie Sanchez, and demand the business currency. 2 of the males were armed with firearms. One would point the firearm at Stephanie Sanchez's head and the other at her back, and they would obtain money from the business. And upon exiting the business, were confronted by the surveillance team. Javon Robinson was seated in the driver's seat of the stolen vehicle and taken into custody without incident. The other 3 members of the robbery crew were resistant and met with gunfire from the police officers. Those 3 received medical attention. One of them was Xavier Cox, who was treated and released to the custody of the sheriff. The other 2 are still detained for their injuries.
Probable cause is found to hold you in custody, both of you. Mr. Robinson, it looks like you have an open case pending, so your bond is 0. Mr. Cox, your bond is $30,000. Both of you are going to court 263. The judge you're going to see there is named Jim Wallace. Will you fellas be hiring your own lawyer or seeking some help?
Seeking help.
I heard one.
Seeking help.
Thank you, fellas. Go to your left.